It's raining again. Today we're at the Universal Studios Hollywood, where we're gonna check out some construction, try some new foods, and talk about why rainy days are different here. Join us at Universal Studios Hollywood. Visible difference, right? Walking down the main street of Universal Studios on this day, on this morning is, I mean, just a complete reversal from our previous couple of visits. This is our fourth visit of the season for us, where the season starts on December, day after Christmas. Completely different today, quiet. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this extends into the rest of the park, but just walking through the gates, parking. We parked at Jurassic Park. I never park at Jurassic. This is actually, it's kind of wild. I don't know how to react. By the way, it could be that it's raining or it's gonna rain. It's not even a drizzle right now, but it's supposed to rain later this afternoon, so that could be keeping people away today. So that's what they were doing behind that wall. Just last week we're here and we're like, oh gosh, they must be done with the remodel of the New York scene, which didn't change at all. It's that they installed a Mario themed cafe right here in what is, still New York. I guess Mario takes place in New York. The Power Up Cafe. A fire flower pretzel, sounds great. A mushroom calzone, awesome. A one-up mushroom calzone, okay, and then some popcorn. This may be our lunch destination for today. Well, it looks nice in there. Mario themed, clean, pleasant. We'll come back for lunch perhaps, or not, because no sooner had I reviewed the new menu at Hollywood and Dine, the next week it's changed. It is now the Noodle House. Pork ramen noodles, longevity noodles, orange chicken, black pepper beef, golden dragon corn dog, and desserts. Have to assume this is for Lunar New Year, so again, a temporary menu. Once Lunar New Year is passed, it'll go back to yet another menu, I'm sure, but I have to give them several points actually for the delightful theming. They did a pretty good job of setting this nicely with, it's minimal but effective. It looks great. I want to eat here now. I'm torn because this is going to be a part-time menu, whereas the Power Up Cafe is going to be here for the duration. By the way, let's just talk about how it looks. What do you think of this? How do you think it blends well? Did they do a good job of fitting it into this New York scene? I kind of feel like they didn't blend it exactly with the rest of the facades here. It should look like, if we were actually in New York, the facade of this building would look more like those, but then you want it to look like it's Mario, right? You want it to have a Mario look. Oh, it's all right. I mean, the green section looks great. That looks fine. Maybe they should have had red brick with white accents, and it looks like the characters are coming out. It's just a shy of 11. Good morning. Just shy of 11. They do great meets here. They really do. I love the characters that you can meet at Universal. And they're back.
I like these boots. Look at those boots, honey.
Look at you. You're ready for the rain, aren't you?
That's right.
Not gonna let the rain stop you from having fun.
Is that a matching jacket, too? This kid's ready and got style.
Yeah. Stylishly ready.
Look at that,
whole
huh?
look going on.
Yeah.
Hi.
Good morning. Welcome to New York. All right, what's next? Let's get into it. I want to do a ride. Let's see how busy these queues are. I have a feeling it's going to be not busy at all. So I guess we go to the lower lot because we don't want to do Harry Potter yet. Then there's the Pets ride upstairs, but I'm not really in a hurry to do that today. Maybe later. Maybe we do the Mummy or Jurassic World. Oh, it's a little cold though. right? It's a little cold for Jurassic World. Let's go downstairs and check out the Mummy. Or maybe, maybe today's the day that I go for Krusty Land. See, I want to do more than one attraction, but I don't know if I can do Krusty and Mummy. I'm pretty sure I would lose my lunch. But just look at how dead Simpsons Town is compared to, you know, our previous visits as well. It's just all over. There's hardly anybody here. I may have to save, I think I want to do a whole Simpsons day, perhaps. So I'll save Krusty Land, but look at this. How is this 45 minutes already? I mean, that seals the deal right there. I'm not getting in that queue for 45 minutes when I already saw the board earlier and there's a lot of attractions out here in the 10-minute range. How is the Simpsons ride at 45 minutes right now? That seems impossible. That's a good deal. 10 minutes standby right now for the Mummy. I accept.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in our super.
Got in this standby queue at 11:16. 11:16. Triumphant music. I feel like I'm in Avengers Campus right now.
He shall know the name of darkness.
Minutes to our ride vehicle. 7 minutes, 11:23. Good feeling, Scott. Yeah, oh, there's plugs in the car. Good feeling, Scott. This is the bad part. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And that's all she wrote. I'm reminded of that meme. First half, not gonna lie, they had me. Oh my God, the first half is great. Love the first half, classic roller coaster, but the second half, oh. I'm such a wimp. I'm such a wimp. I can't do anything inverted, upside down, backwards. Oh yeah. And now that, yeah, there's no way I can do Simpsons now. There's no way. Look at that. I didn't notice this last time. Panda Express is closed. Oh, it's temporarily closed. I wonder if that's permanently temporarily, though, in the sense that it'll reopen at some point, but maybe not as Panda. I feel like they want to lean into more. You need more Mario food here. More Mario food. You've got to do it. I've been talking about this for months. Maybe that's where it's going to go. If they're willing to put a power-up cafe out there in the New York section, they should certainly be willing to put something else over here as well. Speaking of Super Nintendo World, I guess since we're down here, we should go take a look, find out what Bowser's Challenge is looking like standby-wise. I'm guessing it's going to be 45 minutes. That's my guess. Wow, this has got to be some kind of record. I don't think I've ever seen this much pavement at Super Nintendo World ever. Not in my life. Well, my life at this place has been just shy of a year, so it's not saying much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Guys, we're doing this. This is happening. I thought 45 was going to be a bargain, but they got us at 20 minutes. I accept. Got in this queue at 11:32. 11:32. They don't even have these doors open back here. We're gonna make an immediate right. Wow. That's a half an hour we just saved right there. We just saved a half an hour. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay. At least, right? At least half an hour. We're already going upstairs on our way to the main entrance, Bowser's giant head. This could be one of those situations like Rise of the Resistance where there's a minimum amount of time. It takes 20 minutes just to walk through the queue. Straight, no stopping. So we could spend 20 minutes. Most of it just walking, not a lot of waiting. Wow. So that's it. We're already, I don't even get to look at, I can see his teeth. I can see his fangs, and that's it. By the way, I'm repping Bowser today. I don't know if you guys can see my game over. Wow, 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 wow. What time did I say? 32? Yeah, it's been 2 minutes. This is some kind of record. We've spent 2 minutes in this queue. We're already in the main event. Like, I feel bad that I'm just gonna walk right through. Yeah, no waiting. The 20 minutes is gonna be the pre-show. Into the pre-show room at 11:36. That took 4 whole minutes. On one hand, I can count how long it took us to get here. If I look giddy and sound giddy, it's because I am. This is unprecedented. I have thoughts on why this happened. Catch you after the ride. 20 minutes. That was 20 minutes exactly to row 2. 1 minute and 45 seconds to cycle the vehicles. That's not too bad. I'll be giving you a little bit of the dark ride version of this while I play. Going for my high score of 160. Working on my drifts on this one. I'm not doing well. I need shells. There we go. It's where my dash is showing 152, but the scoreboard is showing 159. Oh, now it's cycled. How do I look? Nice, right? I'll take 159. Look at that, it's still posted at 20 minutes. That's incredible. Now, I mentioned when we were in the queue that I had some thoughts on why it was that the park is just so empty today. It's a Sunday, by the way, still a weekend, where it was completely packed last weekend. We were able to do the Mummy in 10 minutes. Transformers is 10 minutes right now. Bowser's Challenge at 20. There's a reason for that, I think. And I mean, yes, it is a rainy day, but you don't get that kind of break at Disneyland on rainy days. It's as I mentioned in previous videos, you get a break in the streets, there's fewer people walking around, but all the rides and all the queues are still packed, the restaurants are still packed, gift shops are packed. What is the difference? And the difference is the reservation system. The reservation system actually, get this, makes it busier in the parks on days when it shouldn't be. A lot of folks say the reservation system keeps, attendance down. And perhaps that could be a byproduct on occasion. But anytime that Disney wants to sell more tickets, they could. But what the reservation system does is create urgency. Because you bought your ticket, you have a reservation. I mean, you could, when you buy a ticket, it's reserved for a certain date. You can not show, and you have a credit, and you can use that for another day. But it's a pain. It's a pain in the butt. Meanwhile, if you have an annual pass, it's even more of a pain. You have to either check in and check out, or you take the strike. There's no such issue here. If you had designs to go to Universal Studios today and see that it's raining, you can just change your mind and not go. Now, I'm not sure. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say that's the only reason, but it's a huge component, I think, of the reason why we have been able to just breeze through our morning here. It's noon. You guys, this place should be packed right now. We were here at noon just a week ago, and we could barely see the concrete. As I was joking at Nintendo World, that was the most concrete I've ever seen, the most pavement. It should be busier, even for a Sunday. It should be busier. So there's a lot of factors, the weather and other things, but the fact it's Sunday versus Saturday. Hey, all right. But I feel like that's a major component. The reservation system actually creates urgency, and it creates a different kind of guest, one where they go to the park in a different way. And I don't know, I'm not sure if it's for the better or for the worse, but one thing you get here at Universal, and the same would be the case at Knott's, one thing you get at those two parks without the reservation system is a proper rainy day. You get the proper discount for coming to the park on a rainy day. Time to head back to the upper lot. Lunchtime, and I do believe I'm doing some Lunar New Year. I think I'm going to try that orange chicken because I know it's limited. I know it won't be here long. Want to get into that while I can. We'll come back maybe next weekend, or sometime next week, and do the Power Up Cafe, get that calzone and a pretzel. I hope it's Sullivan. The morning, or actually afternoon now, has not gotten any better. It is still, well, it's not raining, it's drizzling. It's a little windy, it's brisk, it's cold out, my fingers are numb. So it's not pleasant at all here at Universal Studios this morning. We're trying our best, looking forward to Hollywood and Dine, looking forward to seeing what their orange chicken might taste like. So that's our orange chicken bowl, $14.99 for the bowl. And I'm a little apprehensive already because I'm looking maybe 6-7 pieces of chicken in there. I love orange chicken. I'm hoping it's really, really good. But I mean, they weren't kidding about it being orange chicken. Look at all those orange slices. I'm gonna try one of those first. But I'm a little apprehensive, I must say. There we go, there's your orange chicken. It looks about right. It looks okay. Okay. Thankfully, it's not great. It's okay. It's good. It's about panda level, I would say. Orange chicken. So, I mean, it's a little chewy, but the flavors are there, and it's not overly chewy to the point where like, oh my gosh. Or sometimes when panda get too crispy, they overcook it, and you get this just charred chunk. It's not at that level either. So the appropriate orange flavors are there, and the chicken is it's good. It's okay. Let's try some of that rice. There are also red peppers, green onions, some snap peas, which that's the scariest looking snap pea that I've ever seen. I'm not going to include that in any of my bites. But I will try it, an orange chicken bite with the red pepper. The veggies are a little old, I think is the word I'm looking for. A little limp, a little cold. But again, the next bite, the chicken bite, still wasn't bad. Maybe I'm not well versed in Chinese, but is it? I've never had actual orange slices with my orange chicken before. Is that normal? Is that customary? I think I've had 3 bites of chicken. There's probably 4 decent bites, 4 decent cuts, and then a lot of these little ones that I've collected. These are 3 different little ones. And then 1 giant piece. And that's it. I've just accounted for all the chicken in that bowl. So it's okay. It's okay, but obviously overpriced. $14.99 for 5 medium-sized pieces of chicken, a little bit of rice, and some orange slices. I'm not sure if I would agree with that, but again, it's an improvement over what we had last week. Well, I guess we can go back to Europe or whatever they call this area. Maybe find another hot treat to go after our lunch, because once again, I am not full. Scooby-Doo and the gang are here. I did, though, get a Starbucks first. I didn't want to risk some random coffee out there somewhere, but got our Starbucks. I don't know, where should we go for dessert around here? Despicable me. I mean, we could do that. That ride is not very good, though. Ooh, Despicable Delights. I did enjoy our lunch at the Minion Cafe. What do they got here? Banana pudding and a churro. Cinnamon, no thank you. I think I'm good there. Ugh, it's getting ugly out here. I think I may have to recuse myself to the French Street Bistro again. Warm up in here. Oh boy, it's nasty out there. And that's our chocolate croissant. Basic and simple. Didn't want to get too wild or creative. I mean, I tried their crepes last week. They were okay. It's cool. Which by itself wouldn't be so bad. But because it's a chocolate croissant, this should have been nuked for about 10 seconds. The chocolate inside is hardened, so it's like crunchy inside. It tastes good. The croissant tastes like a croissant should. It tastes pretty good, but it's just a little too cold, a little too firm. The chocolate is literally frozen solid. Oh well, at least we're out of the weather. It doesn't look pretty out there. I'm gonna hide here for a little while and see. I think it's gonna get worse actually. I think this weather, it may put an end to this day. We'll see. I mean, I've suffered much worse days at Disneyland, so I should be able to do the same here, right? Well, this looks to have been a complete and total backfire. I mean, I had a hot cup of coffee and a tasty little treat, but the weather got worse while I was in there. It didn't get better, it got worse. It is fully raining now, and it's very windy, so that means rain comes at you sideways, which means you get wet. I'm tempted to just walk around and see what this place is like, but I feel like we kind of already know. It's been dead already. It's just gonna get only deader. Right around this corner, though, is the Secret Life of Pets ride, which would make for a nice diversion, another escape. Oh my gosh, I can't even hold my umbrella. I feel like that's exactly where we need to be right now. Secret Life of Pets, off the leash. Let's get inside that queue for a 15-minute standby wait. That's literally my cat.
Oh, hey, Bridget.
Are you okay?
What? What do you mean?
You seem like you need help.
No, I do not need help. Give it so I do not need help.
That's how you use projections or screens in a queue right there. It's been a minute since I've been in the standby queue because I've been using Express. Oh, there's screens in there too. Into the kitchen, in the living room.
You're debatable. See you guys at
Hey, you over there! Why are you so nervous? You need to be walked. What? Welcome to the secret headquarters of Captain Snowball.
Into the queue at 13:46, 1:46, and into our vehicle at 2 p.m. 14 minutes total as we made our way through the Pets queue, which was delightful.
You can do it, puppies! Don't be scared!
Yeah, it's so exciting. Try not to die, everyone! No! Okay, good one, guys.
That's our family.
What do you think?
It may have gotten worse again as we go inside. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Okay. Whew. Yeah, the rain has gotten worse. It's still cold as heck out here. Still a little windy. But the Secret Life of Pets dark ride, hey, what's up, is outstanding. Ah! Oh my God, it's happening. That's really good. That's one of the best dark rides I think I've ever been on. That is so good. It might be the best fusion of practical and screens that I've ever seen on a dark ride, at least that I've ever seen anyway. I'm just so impressed with that attraction. It's an example of an attraction selling the movie, because as I've mentioned before, I still haven't seen it, but now I'm thinking maybe I should, because that's fun. Kevin Hart is great as the superhero bunny, right? He's great. Anyway, but suffice it to say, I love Pets Unleashed. So yeah, the weather's getting worse. You know what? Before we go, we do need to check in on construction. Let's head back over to Super Silly Funland and see if we see anything. I know that they're not working today. It's a Sunday and it's raining, so we won't find anybody working. But we can at least get a status on how things are going today. And this scene looks desolate back here. Oh my God, I just walked through a giant puddle. This looks very desolate. So we'll be stopping here just briefly, I think. Oh my goodness. Okay, they have definitely made some progress. Oh my gosh, there is a guy working down there. A couple guys. I think they're just battening down the hatches though. But they have made some progress even since last week. Hopefully, oh my goodness. Okay, that wind is coming at me sideways right now. I'm now more certain that that is the launch. Although, what I heard is that I didn't know this is gonna be a suspended coaster. It's not, a traditional vehicle type coaster, but a suspended one, which sounds fascinating. So that's the queue right there, I think, I'm assuming, or part of the queue anyway, the interior part, and then the loading area out in front, and then where they go from there, who knows. Open trench is what is written on that tarp above that thing that we were watching last week. There's a concrete box there, and then it flows down to that one down there. Water, basically. Oh, runoff, I guess, or something to that effect. Oh my gosh. I feel like this thing is just gonna blow me right over the edge, this wind. And I think, I think that's it. I think I've hit my limit. If it wasn't for the wind, I'd be hanging out, but the wind is so strong. It's destroying my umbrella, And as I mentioned, that makes your clothes get more wet because it's coming in at you sideways. Look at this. Look at this scene, you guys. Once more, that's some hardy folk right there that are hanging out here today. They're gonna go for it, but this is just getting worse and worse. I did my best, guys. I feel like I did pretty good, actually, because we got a bunch of rides in, had some food, some new food over there at Hollywood and Dine. Pretty good day. But I think that's it for our show. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked our visit once more to Universal Studios today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you like our show and want to show your support, please do consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/freshbake, or you can follow us on Instagram at _freshbake, on Twitter at freshbakedisney, that's fresh with no E, and on TikTok at freshbakedisney. If you like our show and want to show your support, Otherwise, until next time, thanks for watching, everybody. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Fresh Bake.